And we are back. Los Angeles Rams franchise. In the last episode, as you can see, we went into our bye week. We did a few things. We'll quickly go over to league transactions and we'll uh, go to the NFC West and hope that we're the only major one. We did re-sign Joseph Noteboom to a 1-year, $4 million deal. It felt like a good deal to kind of do, just to have a left tackle going into next year, because both of ours were set to be free agents. And even though I do plan on drafting one, probably with our first round pick, it was just kind of a decision that had to be made. We're going to skip over the trades for now. As you can see, we re-signed John Johnson, who is a player I'm really high on, and same as Tutu Atwell. Tutu Atwell is shaping up to be our primary return man, him and Blake Corum, who did really well against the Packers, and because of that, I'm very okay with him giving him, a free year, $18.6 million contract to kind of be that wide receiver free and return man for us. As you can see as well, we did make a trade. We traded away a third round pick, right tackle Rob Havenstein, we received a third round pick and D tackle Kevin Givens, and in return we gave up right tackle Rob Havenstein. Havenstein is a very good right tackle. However, he was getting old on a 1-year deal, and when we're not necessarily competitive, we're 1-4, and we've already had our bye week. It just felt like the right move to kind of get rid of the players who were on short-term contracts, taking up a lot of cap space, who we could get decent return out of. Rob Havenstein being, one of those guys. As Tyree Spears does have a interview, what did you see during film study? I didn't watch it. We can run on their defense. All right. Sounds to me like we're going to try and establish a run. Good. Any player specifically? Yeah. The right end one and D tackle two. Right, so how should we attack that? I don't know what this is. I'm just kind of obviously run off the right side and get to the second level. How do we measure success? What is this? Oh. We're going to go ballsy. We're going to go for 2 rushing touchdowns. 125 yards I don't think is going to happen, especially with their, Max Crosby guy. So we're gonna set the tone a little bit. We're gonna go for touchdowns instead of yards this week. I'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling has been this season. Not very good. Offensively, specifically, which stat are we talking about? How many first downs you average per game? We're gonna go higher. Because because 10 is not a lot. If I'm being honest, 10 is not a lot of yards. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, oh, this is defense. We're going to honestly, they could do legit anything. We'll defend medium pass. I like that. We're going to run inside because, well, we're going to try and avoid Max Crosby. Rush for over 200 yards. Let's be real. We'll go for the interception. I know we can do mini games. That might be something I decide to do off camera and kind of skip the weekly training. Because the mini games will just take up a bit too much time for this, so it's kind of one of those things that has to happen. As it looks like we're completely healthy going into this game. Besides all the injuries we already had, it doesn't look like we had anyone else get injured. However, final thing I am going to do is I am going to adjust the lineup to make sure it is proper. I know sometimes EA decides let's switch around his lineup. As you can see, Evan Neal with the trade to Rob Havenstein will be the new starting right tackle. Oops. Defense also looks good. I really like this kind of defense we have going. And then special teams is where it gets interesting. Oh, okay. Tutu Atwell is the backup. I know, I believe it switched him and Demarcus Robinson at one point. So it's kind of one of those I had to make sure was set in stone. We are equal overall. However, they do have the advantage, I believe, in some categories. So this should be a very interesting game as the Saints defeat the Broncos 34-28, 21-16. That sucks because we want the Patriots to lose for a better draft pick. And final one, Falcons beat Seahawks. As we will be giving the Raiders the ball first, as they are going to elect to return this kickoff up to the 25-yard line. So they got what they averaged, what the average is. Here we see Gardner Minshew, the starting quarterback for the Raiders. They are doing well this year. As you can see, 4-2 as the first play is going to be a handoff, as it's going to be 1 yard gain up to 27. 2nd and 9 now. But the Raiders, I mean, I've said it about every team, as we'll let this play go. Minshew fires, caught. That's going to be Michael Mayer, the second-year tight end. 3rd and 1 at the 35. I do believe we can beat this team. I believe we can beat every team any given Sunday. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper and John Johnson there to stop it. 4th and 2 from the 33. They're going to end up punting this football. And we weren't able to get any pressure. He struggled with the snap. As Blake Corum returns it up to the 25, and that's where we'll start after forcing a 3 and out on our first possession on defense. Good job, defense. I do believe we can beat this team because Gardner Minshew, I feel like, is not the best quarterback. I'm sorry. I'm a big Minshew fan, but oh my goodness. 2nd and 17 from the 18. The very first play is a sack. Max Crosby now is his X Factor activated. And that was Evan Neal. In his first snap, allowing pressure, as we do a great job finding Tutu Atwell to make it 3rd and 5 from the 30, getting 12 of those yards back. Stafford now in shotgun. 3rd and 5 from the 30. I'm taking a while to call this play. I get. Yo, what the fuck? Seriously? What was going on? Stafford in shotgun again. I'm flabbergasted with that. What was he doing? And down goes Stafford again. 4th and 17 from the 18. That time it's going to be Christian Wilkins, the defensive tackle, who signed in this offseason from the Miami Dolphins. As we're going to punt this football away. Ethan Evans bangs the punt. It's going to be fair caught at the 37-yard line. As both teams go 3 and out on their very first possession, so we could be in for a defensive match. As the first play is going to be a handoff. I don't know who their running back is. I don't think that's Alexander Madison. I think, oh geez, that is apparently. I thought I saw 27. Okay, well, Alexander Madison went no gain. Yeah, that's 27. Who is that? Is that Kareem Hunt? It is. Okay. 3rd and 2 from the 45. Kareem Hunt, I guess, signed with the Raiders in one of these past few weeks. 3rd down, Minshew just throws it. It's going to be, it looks like incomplete, but he would have been short of the 1st down anyway, and we're going to force yet again another 3 and out. As that punch is going to sail out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Both teams just fighting to get what appears to be a first down, as we've gone 3 drives without it so far. But that's going to be a handoff. Kyron Williams breaking tackles, as he is going to be the first one to get a first down. Gain of 10 up to the 39. One-man army in his first carry gets the first down of the game on the 4th drive of the game. As we go back to him, 2-yard carry, 2nd and 8 from the 41 now. But as I was saying before, the Raiders are not a very, dominant team. They have a lot of strengths, however, a lot of weaknesses. As Cooper Kupp gets 7, 3rd and 1 from the 48. If you're asking me, I think the smart play would be Kyron Williams. And that's what we do, is he's going to pick up the first down up to the 41-yard line. Gardner Minshew's not the greatest quarterback. I feel like their offense is very weak where their defense kind of surges. I mean, they can get pressure. As we're going to throw it up, and it's open, and he's not able to catch it. Colby Parkinson had... Oh, how do you drop that? Seriously. 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's been playing so well for us. Kyron Williams is going to get a toss now. Going to get up to the 41-yard gain. Colby Parkinson should have caught that. He broke that tackle too. He was going to get a touchdown. He was probably worried about the run after the catch rather than the ball. Maybe he just, mistimed it, wasn't looking properly. As Stafford throws over the middle, it's going to be incomplete. And we're going to send a punt unit out there instead of attempting the 57-yarder. And I don't necessarily agree with this call, as that punt's not good. Out of bounds at the 18. It's early in the game and we stopped them. We haven't allowed a first down yet. I think we take that long field goal attempt. Unless Joshua Carty legit cannot hit from that range. As great job there reading the play. Tre'Davious Williams, loss of 4. 2nd and 14 now. It's early in the game with 0-0 as the score. I think, as great job again there. Tre'Davious Williams again, 3rd and 9 from the 19. He's playing amazing already. I think we take that field goal. Even if we miss, we don't really miss a whole lot since it's still be early in the game. As there's pressure, and down goes Minshew back at the 19. Number 91, I believe that is Bobby Brown. Oh no, that's Kobe Turner, it looks like. I skipped it, so we'll never know. I'm sorry. 4th and 19. 3 drives for the Raiders. 3 punts. As it's going to be fair caught at the 44-yard line by Blake Corum. We get the ball in a great field position. We establish that we're able to get first downs. We have a chance to kind of blow this game open and get the first points of the game. Kyron Williams gets the handoff. Going nowhere. Loss of a yard, actually. 2nd and 11 now from the 43. We see Blake Corum back there. Looks like it could be a play to him. It's not. It's Cooper Kupp up to midfield. Gain of 7, excuse me. 3rd and 4 now from midfield. Need to get to the 46 of the Raiders territory for the first. Stafford in shotgun. Great job by the O-line. Colby Parkinson doesn't drop that one. Up to the 38. First down, and that will do it for quarter number 1, where we have a tie ball game. The farthest any team has made it so far is, well, right here. Up to the enemy's 38. Stafford, the throw. Going to be complete. Now moves it up to the 36. Gain of 2. Kyron Williams on the reception. Great tackle by the Raiders. 2nd and 8. See, Kyron Williams get the handoff. He's going to get the first down up to the 28. Stafford once again in shotgun. This team seems to throw the ball a lot. Even though Kyron Williams is a great running back, he's been doing well these past few weeks. Ever since kind of that is Puka Nacua up to the 21, 2nd and 3. Ever since that, Lions game where he struggled week 1, week 2 and beyond, he's done really well. As great job by the O-line there on the movement. Colby Parkinson, he's going to make the tough catch into the end zone, making up for his drop earlier, as the Rams will take a 7, hopefully 7. Let's wait for the extra point first to confirm it. 7-0 lead. 7 plays, 55 yards, 2 minutes, 48 seconds. First down now. From the 28 for the Las Vegas Raiders. After one quarter, the Raiders have a total of 6, now 7 offensive yards. I mean, we're doing amazing on defense right now. We have not allowed a first down. Obviously, that's probably going to change, and it almost did. Devontae Adams was unable to hold on to that. It was very tough to hold on with the contact and, you know, how tight the window was for that throw to be made. As Minshew on third down, throwing over the middle. It's going to be caught up to the 49. Jacoby Myers. And there we go. There's the first down for the Las Vegas Raiders, as they're already up to midfield, essentially, about 1.5 yards away. As they hand this ball off. Alexander Madison going nowhere. 2nd and 11 now from the 48. Actually loses a yard. They decide to call his number again. He's going to get about 3. 3rd and 8 from the 49 now. Need to get to about the 40. What is that? 41.5. A bit past it. As it's play action, there's pressure. Minshew just has to throw it away. And we've done amazing so far. Allowed 1 first down. As this punt looks like it could be good. Out at the 15. Not terrible. As the Rams have a chance now to take over. So far, Matthew Stafford, only 2 incompletions. 7 for 9. 67 yards and the touchdown. One of those incompletions was not his fault, however. It was a drop by Colby Parkinson. As Stafford, quick pass. Speaking of Parkinson, he's going to get 6 yards. Great tackle there by their guy. 2nd and 4 at the 21 after the gain of 6. Stafford throwing again. This time is Cooper Kupp. He's going to pick up the first down up to the 32. As we pass the halfway point in quarter number 2. Under 5 to go. Stafford, quarterback keeper, broke some ankles, but he's going to go nowhere because, well, why are we having a 36-year-old run, who's known as a pocket passer, run the ball as a read option? As that's a tight window. It's complete, however. I don't even know who caught that. That did not look like Puka Nacua. However, it probably was. It was, yeah. As you can see, the linebacker just right past him, and then you just have the corner or safety playing beautiful coverage. It is going to be 3rd and 2, however, from the 40, so was not enough for a first down, but it was a good play nonetheless. As the handoff outside is going to be short. 4th and 1 from the 41. And I mean, I don't think you go for this regardless because 1, you're on your own side of the field. 2, it's a long one. It's not like it's, you know, an inch or so. Beautiful job. I mean, he fought forward still. But number 30, way to go. 1st and 10 now from the 24-yard line. 3:15 left to go in the half. The Raiders have the ball down 7 at their own 24. Minshew has to scramble. He's going to get a bunch of yards and the first down up to the 44-yard line. Really great play there. It looked like nothing was going to happen. It looked like he was going to take a sack. However, he was able to evade the pocket very well. It looked like there was even a quarterback spy he was able to juke out as he got plenty of yards there. As Kareem Hunt takes it outside, makes a man miss. But it's going to result in a loss of 1 regardless. 2nd and 1 now. The Raiders don't have to call another play before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do. They do. Minshew over the middle. It's going to be caught up to the 44 as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go now. Both teams still sitting with free timeouts as well, so there's a chance that we could see the Rams go for an extra drive after this. As Minshew firing over the middle, that's Jacoby Myers. He's going to go the distance, 44 yards, as the Raiders are now the extra point away from tying this game. And with a minute 54 and free timeouts left, they're probably glad they scored because that was a great play. Jacoby Myers really showing off his speed there. But now the Rams are going to have plenty of time to, do really whatever they want. Because of those free timeouts, they're in a really good spot as that's up to the 30-yard line, Tutu Atwell. First and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Stafford's going to throw. Has complete to Parkinson. He's up to the 43-yard line. First down. Gain of 13. Looks like we're going no huddle, which I don't agree with. Because like I said, free timeouts, plenty of time. Stafford's just checking it down to Kyron Williams. 3 yards. Good play there, Taking whatever yards you can, especially when you already went through all your reads. As that's incomplete. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 7 from the 46 now. Have to be careful because the Raiders do have free timeouts as well, so they could be trying to go for points. Stafford throwing, complete. That's Cooper Kupp. He's down to the 42. First down. Timeout Rams. 56 seconds remaining. Stafford throwing. Caught. Nakua gets 3 yards and goes out of bounds. 2nd and 7 at the 39 with 53 seconds to go. Stafford, as you'd probably expect, is in shotgun. Great job to get that pass out immediately. As that's a fumble. It's going to be recovered. Luckily, Colby Parkinson was unable to hold on to it. Big hit. I don't even know who recovered it on our team. But timeout with 46 seconds at the 23. Max Crosby broke his block immediately. But great job there, like I said, by Stafford to get that ball out immediately. So, it didn't do anything. And with 38 seconds remaining, the Rams take their final timeout 9 yards away from the end zone. However, you have to be careful because, like I said, now you're out of timeout, so the clock will tick if you're in bounds. Throwing hits the goalpost, incomplete. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. 33 seconds. That took, 6 seconds? 5 seconds off? Stafford gets the pass away. Max Crosby, that man, he brought pressure. 3rd and goal from the 9. 31 seconds left. Thankfully, we're going to have enough time to get points no matter what, as long as we don't turn this ball over. As down he goes. 4th and goal from the 15. As we're going to just take the field goal. Makes sense. 32 yards for the lead, and it's good. So going into the second half, a lead 10-7, and we will be getting the football. Great drive there by the Rams to end the half. As they really didn't do anything wrong. Obviously, being 9 yards away without timeouts, you kind of had to change up your play call a bit up to 26 by Blake Corum, which was fine. We got a field goal regardless, so no complaints over here. Stafford's going to throw on first down, setting the tone early. Parkinson gets 3 yards up to the 29. Nate Hobbs, the one on the tackle. 2nd and 7 now. Stafford is going to throw. Pressure immediately. 3rd and 14 from the 22. I'm curious to see what we do here because I'm not opposed to just running this ball or throwing like an RPO. Stafford is going to throw this ball, however. It is just going to be a jump off to Kyron Williams. It is going to get them back to where they originally were at the 29, 4th and 7. As great job by the Raiders, forcing a 3-and-out on the first drive of the second half. However, bad job by their special teams guys. Fair caught at the 24 as both the Gunners ended up sneaking by with ease, by the way. It was not like, they struggled. It was ease. Devontae Adams going to get the catch on the first down, or the first play, first down to the 38. That's 14 yards. As that's going to be Alexander Madison getting a first down up to the 48. And the Raiders are starting to cook this drive. They're showing that, yes, they struggled early on. However, they're now in the groove. As what play was that? Was that offsides or false start? It's going to be a false start on number 74. I believe that is Colton Miller, the left tackle. I mean, I thought we jumped off sides, so I'm, glad we didn't. Getting 3 yards back, however, is Alexander Madison, I believe. Could have been Kareem Hunt, though. 2nd and 12 from the 47. They're going to, this time it's for sure Kareem Hunt. 3rd and 9 from the 49. Need to get to about the 41.5-yard line for the first down. Minshew's obviously going to throw for it. Over the middle, Devontae Adams is going to catch that ball up to the 30. First down. And that was Darius Williams on the coverage. He's had a great game so far, however, letting, one slip away there. As we're going to get pressure immediately. Jared Verse, loss of 7 at the 37. 2nd down and 17. As a great job there to get pressure immediately. As we do it again, however, they're able to get it out. And they're going to pick up a first down. Brock Bowers up to the 20. Managed to break some tackles, and even when he took the final, one where he got tackled, he was able to fight forward for just enough for the first. As that's going to be a beautiful carry. Alexander Madison down to the 8. 1st and goal by the Raiders, and they are moving this drive. Like I said, they struggled early on, but however, these past 2 drives, in goes Alexander Madison. And we did not have an answer from that drive. They're showing why they're 4-2, even though they may not have the strongest roster. They moved that football. 9 plays, 81 yards, 4 minutes, 24 seconds, excuse me. As now, curious to see how we're going to respond, because there's a chance, after this drive by us, as that's returned up to the 30, Blake Corum. There's a chance, with these next 2 drives, if we don't do anything and the Raiders score a touchdown, I mean, we're looking at the same exact situation as the Green Bay game. 2nd and 6 from the 34 after that 4-yard carry by Kyron Williams. Will we jump out to an early start, hot start, getting the lead? And, well, we just kind of end up faltering at the end. As Kyron Williams is going to go nowhere. 3rd and 6 from the 34 now. As there's only been 5 third down conversions. And we've gone through nearly 3 quarters so far. Stafford throwing complete. Parkinson, that is going to make it, the 6th conversion. The 4th one for us up to the 43. First down. As we have just over 2 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter. With the Raiders up 4. Stafford pressured. Just going to throw it away smartly. 2nd and 10 from the 43 now. Need to get to the 47-yard line of Raider territory. Stafford. That's going to be Cooper Kupp up to the 44 of Raider territory. First down. As Kyron Williams is going to break it outside, he's going to be just short of the first down up to the 34. Going to be inches short. 2nd and inches. Managed to break a tackle and then was able to get outside because of that. Stafford's going to throw. It's going to be Parkinson up to the 23. That's a first down. 30 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 23 for this Rams offense. Stafford's going to throw again. Going end zone. And it's going to be caught by Tutu Atwell. And with 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, we're going to have, what is that, our 3rd lead change? 8 plays, 70 yards, 3 minutes, 24 seconds. as they return up to the 25-yard line. Total yards, both teams really doing really well this game. Obviously, the Rams are doing a lot better stat-wise. However, the score is close, and I mean, they are establishing an offense right now, so I'm scared. Will they get the playoff? I don't think so. They do. And it's going to come back to bite them as Brandon Fisk, or Fisky, whatever it is. I'm sorry, I don't know your name fully. 3rd and 12. Going into the 4th quarter, with the Rams having a chance to get the ball back up 3 points, they could potentially put the game away, depending on this 3rd down. And then, well, if we get the ball again. As it's going to be a screen, it's going to be close. Beautiful tackle. Darius Williams coming in clutch again. 4th and 2 from the 33, and they're going to punt this football. Darius Williams saving the 1st down there, as they were bound to get it if, Darius Williams wasn't there. As we're finally going to get a return out of us, Blake Corum up to the 29-yard line. It's been a while since we've had a return, I feel like, by either side. 1st down at the 29 for the Rams with a chance to, with 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go, blow this game open. Play action. Throwing over the middle. Incomplete. I thought Tutu Atwell caught that. I was going to be amazed. 2nd down now. That was a very tight window by Stafford. That's a throw he should not be making. As Puka Nakua is going to catch the ball and he's going to keep going. He's broken free. He's going to take it 71 yards to the house somehow. Puka Nakua. That drive took 16 seconds. Really, 2 plays. And only one of them mattered because the other was incomplete. As we lead 24-14 with 9 minutes to go. As this is going to be a good return up to the 39-yard line. And the moment I decide that we should start tanking is the moment we start doing good. Which I'm not complaining about. Let's make that clear. Alexander Madison gets 4 yards, 2nd and 3 from the 43. Because I took a look at the standings before I started recording. The 7th seed currently has 3 losses. So, I mean, there's not a lot of powerhouses in the NFC right now. As Minshew barely gets that ball away before getting hit. 3rd and 6 from the 43. And we have 4 losses. So we're only, 1 loss out. 3rd down, they hand the ball off, and it's going to work to perfection up to the 44, Alexander Madison. He's had a very good game. I mean, that 1st time they scored a touchdown, the whole 2 times actually, he was the main man. Lost a 2 there now for Madison. However, you have to be in an interesting spot as the Raiders because you can't rely on the run game right now. With just over 7 minutes to go, down 2 scores, I mean, the clock is against you. You probably need to be going for, pass plays that will result in decent yardage instead of gambling on a run. Because an incomplete pass stops the clock, fortunately. As Alexander Madison, we were just talking about how they should switch to passing. Great game there by Madison. First down at the 23 now, just over 6 minutes remaining. It's going to be play action. That's going to be caught. And getting into the end zone is Brock Bowers. From 23 yards out. And it is now a field goal game. 7 plays, 60 yards, 2 minutes, 46 seconds. 6 minutes and 11 seconds. The Rams will have the ball. Up 3 points. Probably, I don't know what the game plan here is. They're going to try and put more points on the board. Blake Corum's up to 26. They're going to try and make it a 2-score game or a touchdown game. Or they're just going to try and bleed these final 6 minutes off the clock. And not give the Rams any chance to respond. As Kyron Williams on first down, he's going to be just short of the first down. I mean, you look at that line, it is purple because of how close it is, with red and blue kind of clashing. That Stafford's going to take a sack on play action. I don't understand. We got 9.9 yards on first down handoff. Why wouldn't we run the ball for 0.1 yard? Stafford's going to be sacked again. And that drive took just over a minute and a half off the clock. As one of the Gunners does fortunately make it by, fair caught at the 39, as the Raiders, with just under 4.5 minutes to go, have a chance to take the late game lead, or at least tie it up with a field goal. As it's going to be a handoff to Madison on first down. It's going to go nowhere. That might have been Kareem Hunt. I don't know. I hate how one's 22, one's 27. They look very similar, the numbers do. As it's going to be thrown on second down. Beautiful tackle there. Honestly, probably could have gone for the interception, but it's fine. 3rd and 3 from the 46. This is a huge 3rd down. Because Raiders have free timeouts, so they might punt it if they don't get it. Fortunately for them, though, that's just, not going to happen. As they get to the 49 of Rams territory, first down. 3 minutes to go now. Minshew has time. Devontae Adams is wide open. He's going to step out of bounds after a gain of 5, though. Stops clock with 2:55. 2nd and 5 from the 44. Staring at a 61-yarder if no other yards were gained or lost. But that's not the case, as Kareem Hunt's going to pick up the first down out of bounds at the 33. Now staring at a 50-yarder. Minshew throwing. Adams open again, out of bounds at the 22, 2:46. And what are the Raiders doing? They have come alive late in this game, and it is working because we have not had an answer for him. And that's incomplete. Tried to hit Jacoby Myers, but number 37 thankfully getting the bat down. 2:42 remaining, 2nd and 10. Minshew throwing. Intercepted! Tre'Davious White! And he might go all the distance. Kareem Hunt trying to chase him down. It's not enough, though, as the Rams take the lead. Well, they had the lead. They extend the lead. Tre'Davious White, house call. The first turnover of the game comes with 2.5 minutes left. As we lead by 10, 31-21. That's probably going to be what decided that football game. Beautiful tackle by us there as they get up to the 27 though. 1st and 10 from the 27, 2:27 remaining. They need 2 scores, 3 timeouts, and a 2-minute warning, however, is on their side. Minshew just going to check it down to number 84. I'm guessing their 3rd string tight end. He's going to be tackled inbound at the 47, however. I don't think you mind because that was a huge gain. Getting the play off just barely. They go right back to him. Same play as well. Up to the 34 already as we hit the 2-minute warning. Minute 58 now. They need 34 yards and then they're going to have to score again. Or they could take the field goal this drive. That's also not out of the equation. 2nd and 10 from the 34 now. Minshew throwing. Intercepted. Tre'Davious White again. At the 28. As Tre'Davious White just put the team on his back for these past few plays. And with a minute 48 with the ball up 2 scores, just trying to run this clock out. They're going to need an onside kick as well now, the Raiders, if they want a chance. Or, if we turn the ball over here, which, as long as we don't fumble, shouldn't happen. 3rd and 9 from the 28. Just run this football. Make them burn that final timeout. And that is going to be the play call, and it is going to get a few yards. 4th and 3 from the 34. Raiders out of timeouts now with a minute 38. And if Ethan Evans is smart here, he'd boot this ball out of bounds. He doesn't, but it's fair called at the 25, so, I mean, doesn't really hurt anything. The Raiders have 93 seconds, a minute 33, to score 10 points, no timeouts. They're going to need an onside kick, and they got to go a huge way just for the first points. As Tre'Davious, I believe is his name, that did not look like that, actually. That looked like a completely different guy. That looked like his last name started with T. Tre'Davious White again! Even though he didn't... Oh, that's Darius Williams. I'm sorry. Great defense by these, these DBs. 2nd and 10 now from the 39. Minshew's going to scramble. He has time. Throws it away at the last second. I mean, if he's smart, he probably would have, scrambled for a few yards and got out of bounds. Now facing 3rd and 10 with just over a minute to go. 1 second to be exact. Minshew throwing. Going to be incomplete. Tre'Davious White forcing the incomplete. Trey Tucker is what I meant. Is his name. 4th and 10. This is the game. And down he goes. As we're going to win this game. Neville Gallimore, as we're 2 downs away from winning this football game. There's one. It's over. We win. Great game by us. Stafford played perfect. He's had his issues. He's probably the reason we lost some of our past few games. This time, Gardner Minshew's probably the reason they lost, as Tre'Davious White pulling 2 interceptions, one of which going the distance. We have a storyline. I don't think Kyron Williams got 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry, Kyron. I thought the run game would be better. What I was not expecting, however, was Evan Neal. Yes, 2 sacks were allowed by Max Crosby. But he did amazing. That is one heck of a first game to be a starter, to be going against one of the best in the league as an edge rusher. And when you are a backup and that's your first impression that you make on a team, I mean, beautiful. We have a weekly award to go over. And it's Tre'Davious White, obviously. 4 tackles, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Like I said, the DBs between Darius Williams, Tre'Davious White, and John Johnson, I mean, they all played fantastic. I'm going to quickly do national focus because I'll probably forget if I don't. That was a great win by us, however, as I quickly want to see the standings. So that bumps us up to 13 now. As we were 15, so we jumped the Saints and Giants. And we're tied with a few teams. The Vikings, the Bears, the Eagles. Almost the Buccaneers. However, the thing we need to note is the Bears did beat us, so they have a tiebreaker over us. So that doesn't really mean anything. However, I do believe there is a chance we could, make a run. Obviously, like I said, 1-4 to start your first 5 games. Not ideal, and then having the week 6 bye. However, that might be just what we needed, was that early bye to kind of push us in the right direction. As we immediately turn around and do well. The week after. But in the next game, we do play the Vikings, so we do have a chance to jump them as well. I will see you guys next time where we play this game. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great time. And, well, next time, like I said, we'll be going against the purple people, whatever they are called, purple people eaters. All right, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.